Hi there, Stampers. This is Sue Stapp, and I'm giving you a tutorial on the 4 cards that we made at our April Stampin' Up! Workshop. And the first one is this cute card here that says driving by just to say hi. And the base on this card is the pink, and then there's a blue layer, and then the white layer, which the white layer has been embossed for you, and you can see the embossing on here. And what I did was I took a sponge in different color inks and just put different colors on here. Now I used pastels primarily on mine. You can use any colors that you have. There's also in the kit a little line that you can use to make the highway, and then the car that you can color in and fussy cut out. There's a little saying on there, driving by just to say hi. So you're going to put those together and layer them on there. But this is the card, driving by just to say hi, and then you have a white layer on the inside. Now I did round the corners of the front and the inside, so if you wanted to do that, you can. I just thought it was nice with all the square lines in here to do that. But this is a great technique. If you haven't thought about using your heat embossing to do cards and backgrounds, this is a great opportunity to try that. This stamp is a particular one that's in the new catalog, and it's called Timeless Tiles. Isn't that pretty? And so that was what I used for the background, and that's clear embossing powder. So after you get done sponging it, to take a light tissue and run it over, and then the white will pop back out. Now I did use dimensionals for the car, the balloons, which are attached, and then the little sentiment. So good luck with that card. It's a nice one. I think you'll have fun doing it. It's kind of a, start to summer maybe. The next one is a card that has a layer of DSP, or designer series paper, and they're cut into strips. Now the one that you'll be doing, this is one I did just to get that was my prototype, as my granddaughter would say. The one that you'll be doing though is going to have a scene on it, and I think it's much prettier. I liked it better than the one I did. I just didn't have enough of the DSP to do it too. So I have done the sentiment for you, stamp that out. And if you notice on the pieces that are in here, there's 5 different pieces. They are numbered. So this is number 1. So if you put 1 at the top, and then 2 next to that, and then 3, and 4, and this has to be 5, right? So that would go like that. Now, what I recommend is I took the dark green sponge and the dark green ink and went around the edges of these so that it looks like there's another layer there. And they are staggered. What I did was I started in the middle with my first one, and then I went on the ends, an appropriate distance from the edge, and then I went and did the 2 inside pieces. And you can see that they come together to make a nice scene. And that you can also do your edging, your sponging along the edge of the front there. So that is the second card. Let me put this back in my pile here so I keep everything straight. And the next card I want to show you is a butterfly card. And this one says, a little note. These are just dots that I made with yellow and orange markers. And you can use anything that you have, any pens or markers that you have for that. Now I did color in the butterfly with markers, and I just used an assortment of colors. And the samples that I saw the girls do today in the workshop, the more colors, the more beautiful the butterfly was. So be creative and color away. And this one is, you're just going to layer. You're going to color your butterfly first. And then this goes, there's 2 white pieces. One white goes on the front. The piece that says a little note goes over that. And then your medallion. And then there's a circle in here and a butterfly. So the circle goes in the middle. You can sponge around that too if you like. And this is the butterfly that you're going to color in. Now I kind of folded my butterfly in the middle and put dimensionals here so it's the wings stood up on that. But that's a cute, simple card, and I think that you will like doing that, and it's good for any occasion. It just says a little note on it. So that's card number 3. And now the 4th card is the one that I've done as a fancy fold. This one was one that was a technique I wanted to show you. And that technique was the sponging over the heat embossed background. But this one is the fun fold. And it says Happy Spring. And it has the tulips on the front. And then when you open it, it has tulips growing on the inside. So, well, boom. And so what I've done for you, the part I've done is I stamped the tulips. So you have 2 of the DSP pieces with the green, and one goes on the inside and one goes on the outside. And then the white piece is going to be in here for your sentiments. That's going to go on the bottom. This is the piece that goes on the front. Now I glued the tulips onto the scalloped oval, and then I use the scalloped oval, I used dimensionals to pop that up so that it was layered there. And there is a little sentiment that says Happy Spring or Hello Spring. And let's see where that is. Here it is. It says Happy Spring. I just put that down in the corner. So that is the front. And then whenever you go to put your tulips on the inside, the one thing that you just want to remember is you're going to have, I've given you 2 tulips. So we'll do 1 and 1, 1 and 1. But what you want to do is you want to put glue on just this bottom triangle portion here. So that portion is where you're going to glue your 2 tulips and 1 stem on. Now you can put the stem in between it, and when it closes, it will close. You can have this hanging over a little bit, because when it closes, it's going to fold down on itself like that. So again, the card looks like this. It opens, and you can see where those tulips are glued to that bottom triangle. And then when it's opened all the way, they pop up. Now you can put any sentiment you want on here. And if you have questions or if you have a problem with the fold, give me a call. Be happy to help you. And happy stamping. Thanks for joining us this month. Bye.